Just 5 years ago, a light rail line connecting downtown St. Paul and Minneapolis was just existed only on paper. And what we now call the Central Corridor was a 11-mile string of very diverse neighborhoods. Now we have that connection coming into place. We have neighborhoods connecting with each other, we have neighbors connecting with the corridor, and we have downtowns connecting with each other.
I'm Junli Wong. I'm the artist community organizer here at Springboard for the Arts. We've trained 450 artists in creative placemaking and community engagement. So really, how can they see themselves as agents of change, as people who can impact the corridor? Of those 450 artists, about 150 have gone on to work with us to do these small-scale projects where they work with businesses and community organizations along the light rail line. We've had artists who've done shows at restaurants that in the past had never had performances. And so when those artists perform at those businesses, they might bring in 100, 120 new customers who had never been there before. So that obviously impacts that restaurant's bottom line. On one level, it's about doing something, but at another level, it's this new relationship that the artist establishes with a business or a community group that normally doesn't think of artists as an asset.
I'm Naida Presley. I'm the current Executive Director of Aurora St. Anthony Neighborhood Development Corporation. Here we are at Old Home. This site is being developed with creating a destination place, honoring and enhancing and looking at the ethnic and cultural arts and assets of our community, while at the same time providing accessible, low-income, high-quality housing for lower-income people. But also the commercial is going to offer opportunities for local entrepreneurs to own and start their own business. And we wanted to tie this building into part of the marketing of this whole area and looking at the diamond in the rough of all the ethnic and cultural assets we have in this community.
My name is Paul Pribanel, and I'm the president at Augsburg College. I also am the chair of the Central Corridor Anchor Partnership. The Central Corridor Anchor Partnership is a group of colleges, universities, and healthcare systems that came together just about a year ago to talk together about how we could have an impact on the neighborhoods along the new Central Corridor light rail line. We actually developed something called the Urban Scrubs Camp. And what we do is that we bring between 60 and 80 students here in the summer for a week. They get introduced by bringing in different speakers from the hospital and from area institutions to talk about what the different career paths might be in healthcare and what they would have to do to prepare to be in those jobs down the road. We started to do some joint purchasing, so we now have a relationship with Warner Stellium. We all buy appliances, so what a great thing to bring the combined impact and support a local business in that regard. But early on, we're winning people over with evidence of what the good is that could come out of this, both for the institutions as well as for the neighborhoods that we're trying to serve.
As we watch the investment occurring in the corridor, and we've seen it already starting to change a year ahead of the light rail line actually becoming operational, we can attach numbers and how many units of housing have been built, and we can see how many dollars have been invested in the corridor. But I don't think we're ever going to fully capture what is happening on that. I think that the investment that we're seeing and that we're trying to quantify is only one piece of the bigger puzzle. At the end of the day, it's about how this transforms our community, and I think we're already starting to see that.